Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm going to be talking to you about using the scraps. Alright, so today we have the scraps left over from the Wonderland workshop that I did from Close to My Heart. And I don't have any 12 by 12 papers left from this collection, or cardstocks for that matter, from this workshop kit, but I do feel like I have enough supplies, or papers anyways, to make another layout or two. So what I do need to do, obviously, is to bring in a background cardstock. So I have this textured cardstock. I don't know what this was out of a paper pad at some point, but I've had it forever and I don't remember where it's come from. And this is a basil dotted Swiss cardstock in salt, I think is the color. So I will put these two cardstocks with this collection of scraps from the Wonderland collection. And I don't have a ton of embellishments left. So I have 3 little snowflake die cut pieces left. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stickers. I guess these 3 little star stickers, so like 10 stickers. So I don't feel like, for me, that's not a lot to work with. But I also have these enamel dots left over. I think I have at least a few from every color grouping. And I still have the gems that I brought in from the previous collection I was working with. So I do have a few things going for me, but because I feel like I have a lot of cardstock left over, what I'm going to do is plug into my Cricut or my dies. I'm going to go look and see what I have that's winter themed and see if I can't make some of my own embellishments. So that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to turn off the camera and I will come back when I have an idea of where I'm going next. Okay, so here we are. What I did was I went looking through my SVG files and I found this one from Scrap Me Quick Designs, and they did a free workshop with Scrap Happy membership in one of her Scrap Smarter. She did a series of like free workshops kind of during pandemic time. So this goes back to, I don't know, October or November of 2020. And so I had downloaded the PDF and the SVG from that because I wasn't working on anything winter at the time, and so I just kept it on my computer, and I thought, well, that will be perfect for this because it's winter themed. And their colors were not the colors that I was working with, but it didn't matter. I just decided what was going to be what, and I went ahead with it. So basically I used my cardstock scraps to cut out some snowflakes and these mittens and the title. I also took one of the cardstock strips and punched it with a border punch. So in an effort to try to use up those cardstock scraps. And then I cut out the title, etc., and kind of doodled on it and adhered it to my page. I used 2 scraps of patterned paper, and then these are also patterned paper, but they were the border, what do you call them? Zip strips, I think they call them. Okay, so for these mittens, there were 2 little mittens, but I wanted them to be a little bit more than just the die cut piece with the, I did ink the edges, but I wanted it to be a little bit more than that. Sorry, talking and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. So a little bit of dimension. She did this in her video as well, where she kind of popped up the the mittens on top of each other just to give them the look of being like a pair of mittens. Oops. And, sorry, to work a little closer to myself here for a second. There we go. And so I doodled on them first. As you can see, I did some in white pen and some in gray pen, depending on the color of the paper. And then I popped up the top one and put the little snowflake die cut that was part of the SVG file right on there. And then I'm going to plunk this one down right in the center. And then I added a gem, purple glitter gem from the previous kit that I was working with that I had added in here. Get those things on some pages, right? And I just stuck a little purple glitter gem in the center of each of the snowflakes on the mittens, and I think that looks really cute. Now I need to adhere these down, and I think I'm just going to use ATG. It should be enough. This one I had run through the Xyron, but I didn't have the foresight to do that before I made these other ones. I kind of was putting them together and then deciding what to do. I think I want these ones to go a little bit more this way. And then I want them to run along this like twine. So I think I'm going to, I know I'm going to, I don't think. I already started the process. I put these two little purple brads at either end of my branding strip, and I started wrapping the twine around the brad, and I just adhered it kind of loosely so it's not tight against my page. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. But first what I like to do is, I'm not sure, I don't have the glue bottle I want sitting next to me, but I'm going to just put a little dab of white glue under each of the mittens to hang on to that twine, and it doesn't have to be perfect because they're kind of like drying on the rack, right? So we'll stick that in behind each of the pairs of mittens so that it looks like it's hanging on there. So yeah, good use of cardstock scraps to use like die cuts, like whatever kind of die cut machine you have. If you have a Sizzix or a, I don't know, what's out there even, Gemini, Cricut, Silhouette, I guess are the popular electronic ones, but they don't have to be. Your manual die cutting machines will do the same thing, right? So there we go. So now my mittens are strung across my page, and I used one sticker off that sheet. Oh, I also used cardstock to map my photos. That was the other thing. And now I just want to get some of these enamel dots used up, so I'm going to get some of those on the page, and then I think we can call it done. Oh, and I was going to put these glittery centers in the other snowflakes too. So this one needs a bigger gem. And then these ones, maybe like a medium-sized. I don't know. This one might need a bigger one. There's kind of a big opening there. And then, so yeah, this was the free Scrap Smarter classes, and I think they're only available for like a week or something after they're finished to the public. I'm sure if you have a membership, you can access them longer, and I don't have a membership, unfortunately, but yeah, I'll link to that. There's a lot of free things offered, and actually they're coming up here pretty soon. Scrap Happy is gonna do their Calvin Ball, so I'll link to that as well. Actually, by the time this goes live, this video goes live, it will already have been started. Yeah. So then, and I will also link to Scrap Me Quick Designs, who was the person who put together this cut file. I don't have access to it anymore. It was just saved on my computer, but it's like I couldn't find a live link or anything, but I will link to her website. And let's see, what else do I want to put on here? Oh yeah, enamel dots. So, and then I think I can call it done. And I didn't do a whole lot of journaling because I wasn't on this ski trip, but it was just my son and his girlfriend, so it'll go in, you know, his book. And then they just sent me like where they were when the photo was taken and that sort of thing. So I'm gonna use some of these bigger ones, I think. The gray one. There. Oof, doesn't want to come off. And then maybe up here we'll do a few. So I do have quite a few scraps left, and I will put together another layout with you guys when I get a chance. I hopefully when I actually get around to posting these, they won't be so far apart as they were when I created them. I had a whole like holiday time in between, so which was awesome. But yeah, there we go. And I am gonna probably put some up here as well. So let's go with what did I do? Light gray, dark pink. This one's kind of crooked. So light gray. Maybe I'll do this one kind of on that snowflake bit. I don't know if you can even see that on the camera. And then a pink one and a turquoise. There we go. So a few of those scraps made me another very cute layout. And that is one more way to use your scraps. Get that die cut machine going. I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please click that like button to give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to know more about the Scrap Smarter classes that are offered at scraphappy.org, I will link those below. And if you would like to see more about Scrap Me Quick Designs, I will have her link below as well. And if you want to see more of my videos, of course it would make my day to have you as a subscriber. Just click the subscribe button and be sure to hit that notification bell if you'd like to be notified when a new video goes up. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.